If you're looking for safe and reliable account grinds, make sure you hit up my boy Cliff2_3 on Twitter. Yo, what up, y'all? RCA the Great here. Quick video for you guys. Gonna be the top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K22 My Team as of today, Monday the 17th. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you guys. But as we know, the shooting guard position is very plentiful right now. We have a ton of shooting guards in the game that are able to be plugged into your team, whether you get them from auction, whether you're grinding the game. We have a lot of shooting guards that you're able to grab, and I'm just going to be going over my top 10 and where I feel they should be placed based on how the masses would use them, but I'm also going to be giving you my opinion on where I would put them based on my play style. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 14,000 subscribers. But let's jump right into it with the number 10 card on the list. Let's go. Okay, now this might be surprising to you guys, but coming in at number 10 in the last spot, we have Pink Diamond Jason Richardson. Now, we were able to get this card by completed unlimited in the last season, and he was pretty good overall. I wasn't too excited about him when he first came out just because I wasn't a huge Jason Richardson fan, but overall he is serviceable if you need somebody that can get to the basket, that can shoot, and overall doesn't have very many glaring weak points besides one. So he does have 9 Hall of Fame badges, 38 gold, 6'6", so his height is pretty good as shooting guard. And the only thing I do think is wrong with him that put him down to that 10th spot is his interior defense being 67. Meaning when you're inside, he's going to have a harder time stopping guys, drop stepping, post spinning, getting inside and scoring on him. Other than that, he is pretty solid. Along with his interior defense, his strength is low. So being back down is going to be very easy against a guy like Jason Richardson. But overall, his ball handle, his dunk, his shooting, everything is pretty good. He comes with great badges. You can add pretty much every badge to him if you want to. So this is a good pickup if you were able to get him from unlimited. He does lack some Hall of Fame defensive badges that, as a free card, you're probably not going to want to add many Hall of Fame badges to him. So he doesn't come with a lot of the things that would make him just great so far in the game. But overall, pretty good card, and I do think he does justify being in that number 10 spot. And let's move up to the number 9 spot. All right, coming in at the number 9 spot, we got Thunder Dan Marley. We were able to get this card from limited, and although not many people think he was that great, I think people are starting to see that he is a very good card because we need more defensive cards to be able to stop some of the stuff that's coming out as we move further in the game. 9 Hall of Fame badges, 32 gold. His hot zones are great from 3-point, and he's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. Pretty much across the board, besides things like his block and things that really don't matter, like stand and dunk and some post moves, unless you're going to use them for the post, his stats are overall green. You are going to probably have to increase his speed just to make him compete with some of the faster cards, but overall his defense is second to none in the game. He does have some rebounding issues, but at the shooting guard position, you're not really hard pressed to have him be rebounding that great. His shooting badges, he does come with Hall of Fame sniper, Hall of Fame catch and shoot. He doesn't have many good finishing badges or playmaking badges, which has him kind of lower in this atmosphere in that 9 spot. But his defensive badges really turn up. Ankle braces, ball stripper, clamps, menace, pick dodger, pickpocket, and tireless defender. One of the best defending guards in the game, hands down. So if you're looking for a shooting guard and you have him on your squad, you badge him up with some good efficiency, you should be able to have somebody on your team that you can use for a while. He was able to replace my Kawhi for a little bit as small forward, but then I was end up getting my Kawhi back. But Dan Marley was very serviceable. That's why I have him in the number 9 spot. Let's move on to number 8. Okay, coming in at number 8, we got Cassie Russell, who you can get from playing Triple Threat online. If you're able to get this card, he is very good. And I will say, this card can be number 1 for a lot of people. He's number 8 for me for different reasons, and because I think the overall user is not going to be able to use him to his capability. But if you're somebody that knows how to dribble well and knows how to use base 3 shooting, he can be the number 1 guard in the game for you based on that play style. So 10 Hall of Fame badges, 43 gold, and he is a small forward shooting guard. So not many people are going to put him as small forward, so I just threw him in our shooting guard category. It just makes sense because he's 6'5". You're not going to be putting him at your small forward. 6'8" wingspan, not bad at all. And his stats overall are very good. I went over it in my badged up episode. He has very good interior defense, which makes him great. 74 strength, which is not bad at all. He rebounds the ball well. He has a good block rating, a good steal rating, drive and dunk, everything he can do nice. What makes him very special as his animations, dribbling animations, and his shot base. Base 3 is one of the quickest, if not the quickest shots in the game. And he does come with a lot of good gold badges that you can bump up to Hall of Fame if you wanted to. So again, I have him at number 8 just because I don't think many players are going to be able to use him to the capabilities that he can be used. But for the overall players that do like to run that pick and roll style offense, and they're really good at dribbling the ball and finding that little bit of space to shoot, he is going to be one of the better shooters because his shot is off so quick. You can't play gap pressure on him. You can't sack off him a little bit because he's going to be able to hit. I've already witnessed him destroying some players online, and I do think if he's in the right hands, he is going to be very, very difficult to stop. So Cassie Russell is in my number 8 spot. And let's move on to number 7. All right, coming in at number 7, we got Michael Redd that you were able to get from the wheel spin in the last clutch time. Now, Michael Redd is very good. 6'6", 6'9", wingspan, 9 Hall of Fame badges, hot zones all over the place, 38 gold badges. And he does have the similar stats as Cassie Russell, but he is taller with a better steal. His block rating is a little bit lower, but overall, I think he's a better plug-and-play player where you are able to use this guy because of his height and because of his animations and stuff. He is going to be better to use for the average person. Cassie Russell being a little bit shorter and having different animations that not many people are very used to using, you won't be able to get the most out of him. So Michael Redd also has Hall of Fame shooting badges galore. Cassie, you would have to put some more on him to make him super effective. Michael Redd just comes out of the box ready to shoot from anywhere. Limitless spot up, sniper, deadeye, circus 3, chef. You can literally shoot the ball from anywhere with Michael Redd, and he has a very quick release as well. His playmaking badges and defensive badges are lacking though, which is why he dropped down lower in my list. Hall of Fame quick first step would have made him very good. Even something like Hall of Fame clamps on him would make him a way better player. So that's why he's at this number 7 spot for me. But although he doesn't have those, he is still very good. If you have him, you should definitely be using him because he is one of the better shooting guards of the game. Many people wanted to get him when he was in that wheel spin, but if you weren't lucky enough to get him, that's just how the game goes. So let's move on to the number 6 spot and see who we have coming up next. All right, coming in at the number 6 spot, we got my boy Luka Doncic, the Galaxy Opal Evo. Make sure you got the Evo version, and he definitely goes crazy. So let's click that evolution just to make sure we got that on there. You're gonna have 15 Hall of Fame badges, 41 gold. Your hot spots are all over the place. He is 6'7", so he is pretty tall for that shooting guard position, which is nice. His stats are very good all around, especially with that boost. He gets an 80 interior defense, 90 perimeter. He is a little bit lower on that vertical and strength. That's what bumped him down to the 6th spot because as a defender, he is not able to jump as high to get blocks. And as you can see, his block rating is a 60. So that takes him down because he's really not able to get a lot of good blocks inside against players going into dunk, lay the ball up and stuff like that. But offensively, he is an extremely dangerous card. His shot base and the way he shoots the ball can hardly get a contest on it, so that makes him very hard to defend. He doesn't have many fancy dribble sticks, but as soon as you get a little bit of space and he has a blinder shot available to him, he's going to be able to hit that. He has Hall of Fame blinder, circus 3's clutch shooter. Pretty much every shooting badge you can have besides mismatch expert and chef are already on Hall of Fame. Now, he doesn't have the ability to add badges to him, which is also what dropped him down a little bit, because you could add some more badges to him to make him way better. His Evo does give him Hall of Fame clamps. He has Interceptor, Intimidator, Menace, so he has a lot of the badges that he needs to be a better defender in the game. Another badge that will make him a little bit better is Handles for Days, and if he had a Hall of Fame tight handles or Hall of Fame quick first step. But overall, the card is very solid. If you've seen my mixtapes on him, if you've seen other players using this guy on Twitter, his shot is so difficult to defend. That's what bumped him up to the 6th spot for me. And honestly, if it was just RCA using the card, I think I would have him at like 2 or even 1 based on what he can do on the offensive end because he's incredibly difficult to stop. All right, moving on to number 5, we got the man, Kobe Bean Bryant, 6'6". You already know where he's from, Lower Marion High School, 10 Hall of Fame badges and 39 golds. The ability to put whatever badge you want on him because he has the 75th card. If you get the Signature Series 1, you won't be able to put every badge, but he doesn't need many anyway. Moving down to his stats, 70 strength kind of puts him lower for me, and he does have 72 interior defense. with 75 block, but he does get good animations, so he's able to get a lot of blocks and get a lot of things going on the defensive end for you. He's one of the better defenders in the game, obviously, at the shooting guard position because it's Kobe. Now, offensively, he definitely shines. His animations are crazy. The Kobe escape, his size ups are nice. He does have dribble style that's able to him to get a nice burst out of it. So on offense, he's going to be able to get you a bucket easily. He's one of the top cards used by competitive players because of his ability to get open shots easily, and he doesn't get contested very easy because he does have blinders and things like that. So Hall of Fame blinders, Hall of Fame clutch shooter, deadeye, sniper, volume shooter for Kobe. You can obviously add different badges if you want to. Moving down to his defensive badges, we got Clamps, Intimidator, Pogo Stick, Tyler, Defender. And I think Intimidator is the one that really gets him to shine and bumps him up, because Intimidator, as we get closer to the end game, gets you just better contest on cards that have quick shots, or if you're late to contest shots. So he gets better contest on shots, and that's what bumped Kobe up to 5 for me. Kobe Bean is definitely one of the better guards in the game, even just the pink diamond. Now, when we get a Galaxy Opal, he's obviously going to shoot up, but for right now, he's at number 5. And let's move on to the top 5 or top 4 positions. All right, coming in at number 4, we got Joe Johnson, ISO Joe. I was very happy when they put this card in the game, and he does live up to how he kind of played in the NBA. He's a very, very solid card with just a small issue that I think for most players is not that big of a problem, but if you like to use your shooting guard a lot, it is an issue. So he does have 11 Hall of Fame badges, hot zones all over the place, 36 gold badges. Moving down to his stats, pretty green all around besides his standing dunk. Anything you can ask from your shooting guard to be able to do, he can do it. 80 blocking, 82 interior defense. As you can see, as we get higher in the list, the interior defense in the block gets a little bit higher, because those are the things that many of the shooting guards didn't have to start, and now we're starting to see that bump up as we get further in the game. 95 three-point shot, 90 vertical, 84 strength, 94 speed. Very, very good card. Now, going to his badges, Posterizer is one of them that has added. He does have blinders and quick first step, which is very nice. Now, quick first step only comes with the signed version, so I'm definitely only talking about the signed version right now. Limitless spot up, deadeye, sniper. He can pretty much do everything. Clamps, menace, and pickpocket on the defensive end. Now, his animations, he has a very quick jump shot, and he also has signatures and size ups that makes him very difficult to guard. Now, the issue with this card is his stamina. 85 stamina. At the end of the first quarter, I do notice that he only has like 69 stamina, so you either have to call timeout or take him out. So that's really limiting to him. So if you need your guard to be very, very use case wise, you have to use him a lot. Make sure you have a backup, because Joe Johnson is going to get tired. Or you can get one with Hall of Fame handles for days, and that's going to help you out, save a little bit of energy. But overall, I do have him at the number 4 spot because he's difficult to defend on the other end, and he does play very good defense with his stats and badges combined. So definitely check him out if you're looking for a shooting guard. He is one of the least expensive cards you can get on auction right now out of this top 10 tier list. Okay, top 3. Here we go. Coming in at number 3, we got the dentist, Terry Dishinger. Now, I know it says small forward here, but most people are going to be plugging him in as shooting guard. So I did throw him into the shooting guard list. We just got to have him there. He does have 9 Hall of Fame badges and 40 gold, 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. So his player model is kind of crazy out there. Now, he's very similar to Joe Johnson, but his stamina is 98. So he's going to be able to stay in the game way longer. His stats are green across the board. You can see he has that high block and high interior defense. Speed with ball is good, acceleration good, everything is good with this card. He does have some decent dunk animations, but some of them are not safe enough, so they do get blocked. Be careful for that. Now, he does have Hall of Fame unstrippable, catch and shoot, corner specialist, sniper, posterizer. He is mission limitless spot up, so he cannot get that badge, but he still hits from really deep in the game, so that's not a huge issue at all. You can put extra Hall of Fames on him if you want. I actually just sold one with Hall of Fame handles for days and tight handles and clamps on him for like 300k MT. So the badges that you put on him can boost his value very much because he is a very good card. The base model of this isn't going for very much right now, but if you get someone extra badges, it really ups his value. Hall of Fame Intimidator definitely turns him up and pushes him up higher in this list. You can actually add clamps, interceptor, and stuff to make him just out of this world. He's going to be able to be used for a very long time in this game because there's not much that he needs. If you get one with a lot of good Hall of Fame badges on him, you have definitely one of the better cards in the game, and he's not going to be is super, super expensive as to where some of the other big name cards are going to be. I think when this card came out, tons were in the auction house, so his price went to like a buy now. So you can find the base version for very cheap right now if you really want to. Okay, at number 2, we got Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson. Now, the diamond version of this card, the glitch card, was one of the best shooting guards in the game when he came out, and he's still one of the best shooting guards, so he can probably be in the top 5 himself. But I didn't throw him in there because I wanted to put some other cards. But any Klay Thompson that you have, especially the diamond, if he's souped up with extra Hall of Fame badges, throw him in this list. But let's talk about this one. 16 Hall of Fame badges, 37 being gold, 6'6" height, 6'9" wingspan, 99 offense, 99 defense. You already know how Klay get down out there. He has 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 98 3-point shot, 80 driving dunk. Defense goes crazy. 97 perimeter defense, 97 steal, 80 block, 80 interior. Like, there's nothing that he can't do. He's lacking in vertical just a little bit and 82 strength, but not by much. And his rebound is not the greatest. But shooting badges, he got pretty much all of them. Anything you can want besides Hall of Fame mismatch expert, you throw that on him, he's still going to be even better. The glitch version does have better ball handling. So if you do want to turn him up way more, you want to put Hall of Fame quick first step on this Klay, and he's really going to go crazy. Hyper drive, quick chain, things that are going to make his dribbling better because everything else he already does very well. That's where the diamond version beats him out. But if you have the diamond version and you can add some of these extra badges onto him, you pretty much got Galaxy Opal Klay, so don't even worry about upgrading. Now, defensive badges, Intimidator, Menace, Clamps, Ball Stripper, Ankle Braces, Pickpocket, he just goes crazy. This card is one of the best in the game, period, not even just the shooting guard position. So, Klay Thompson, number 2 spot. Diamond Klay Thompson can be anywhere between like 5 and 2 if you put some extra Hall of Fame badges on him. So, let's look at number 1 and see who we got at the number 1 shooting guard in the game. All right, looking at the number 1 spot, the best shooting guard in the game, probably one of the best cards in the game. Galaxy Opal, Reggie Lewis. 15 Hall of Fame badges, 38 gold, hot spots besides the left corner, 6'7", 6'8" wingspan, 99 offense, 99 defense. This guy's a tank. You got to get him from clutch time out of the wheel spin, so it is RNG. But if you get this card, you're going to be turned up. 87 3-point shot looks like it's a little low, but you can just boost that up like I said in my badged up video. 88 interior defense, 85 block. That separates him a lot. 97 vertical, 84 strength. Athletic freak, 95 driving dunk. He can literally do everything. Rebounding almost on 80, 91 speed with ball. Now his animations as well. He has great dribble animation, shifty dribble style, quick shot, good player model. This guy's all over the place with just godly animations, godly stats, godly badges. Finishing badges go crazy. Shooting badges where you would want to be adding. You would definitely want to be adding shooting badges if you have some Hall of Fames and stuff like that, even though he already shoots pretty well. And he does have quick first step and downhill as his playmaking. Getting down to his Hall of Fame defensive, Clamps, Interceptor. You already know how Interceptor goes in this game. Intimidator, Menace, Pickpocket, Pogo Stick. You can definitely add some more Hall of Fames to him, like Pick Dodge or something if you want him to be a little bit better. But overall, for the way he plays, his height, everything on the court, he is the best shooting guard in the game in a top card in my team at the moment, period. So that's my top 10 list. Let me know where you would place some players. Let me know if you would have taken some players out. There's other cards in the game like Diamond James Harden that still go pretty good, but he just didn't crack the top 10. If you have a shooting guard that you would have thrown in here, maybe Pink Diamond Julius Erving can make the honorable mention. Let me know where you would have put them in the list, and let me know how you would have configured your own shooting guard list. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. If you guys want to see more top 10 lists from me and my explanations on why, let me know in the comment. Get this video to at least 100 likes, and we'll make sure that happens in the future. This is a tester for me, just to see if these kind of videos are really wanted by the community for my channel. But I appreciate you guys for checking it out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.